Yo, what's up? Skinny from Mushroomhead here, and you are watching So Fucking Cool.
And it's all I ever wanted to believe that peace could grow inside of you.
Stuffy Cool here with Skinny from Mushroom. How are you doing, brother?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you, thank you. How's the Mayhem tour been going for you so far?
Dude, 2014 Mayhem, dream come true, man. It's just been great people, great music, great weather, man. The festival is just off the chain. Just glad to be part of it.
Very cool, very cool.
Did that get tilted? Because it looks like it's over here. We're good?
Yeah, it was right on you.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to lean out of frame.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. So, being a big festival like this, how do you like the short sets? I mean, it's short and sweet for you guys.
You know, being a band 20 years, 7 albums, it was kind of hard to figure out what we were going to do for 25 minutes. But with the brand new album, The Righteous and the Butterfly, just came out in May on Megaforce Records, and there's so many more opportunities and possibilities with all the brand new material. Probably the first 10 days we were changing the set list all the time to just to test the waters, and man, there's so many good tunes on our new album. We just want to play. But after a couple weeks in, we kind of dialed it into a couple of the new album, a couple of the old, a couple of the traditional ones, the singles that people are have grown to know and love over the years. It was pretty difficult picking 25 minute set.
Yeah, man, it's got to be, especially with you guys just had a new album that just came out, The Righteous and the Butterfly.
Yes.
So obviously you want to turn people on with some of those newer tracks, but you got the fans that are going to be like, oh my God, I got to hear this, I got to hear that. So.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, and even some of them when we're not playing them, it's like, wait a minute, how do we just do that set without playing that song? If you pick a single off of every album, you're already out of time. So, and it doesn't really work that way. The way the festivals and the way we see them bring the energy to the event, have the crowd participate, and just be entertainers, man. Get out there and make 25 minutes the best in-your-face experience you can get. I see a lot of kids smiling. It's a lot of audience participation type of thing. Our guys jump out in the crowd, just a lot of fist in the air and singing. We just want to bring it to the table and enjoy it with everyone, the crowd included.
Well, I mean, I caught your set today, so it was pretty kick-ass.
Oh, cool,
man,
thank
you.
you.
Know what I mean? It's a little bit different seeing you guys outside in the daylight. It's got to tone back just a little bit of what usually you guys get to do, but it was still pretty kick-ass, man.
Yeah, without the lighting and the extra, backing tracks in between songs and because during the day you kind of take away the creepiness of it.
Right.
And we understand that, so we went for more of an in-your-face, energetic, upbeat, constantly bring the bounce and the energy and, just, hey man, we're here to have a great time and so are you, so let's do it. Man, 2014.
Now, with this new album, it's the return of J-Man. How did that all come back?
Yeah, this album's really special. We got the introduction of Thomas Church on guitar, Dr. F on bass, and obviously the reintroduction of J-Man. Funny thing about J-Man, he's been gone 9 years, but he just wasn't in the band. It wasn't like we weren't talking. It wasn't like we weren't hanging out. We had a side project called 10,000 Cadillacs. It's a hip-hop project we were working on at the time. Jay's always done the old school shows with us and certain hometown Christmas events and more of the special or bigger ones in the hometown. So we were working on the hip hop project. He came by to get some mixes, asked me how the new shroom was going. I said, oh, you got to check this out. You got a couple hours, man. We went and got some beers, came back to the studio. 3 hours later, he's on 5 songs, you know what I mean? It was just, it wasn't like, hey, let's get together, put J-Man back in the band and build a new album. We were just all doing our thing. And he just ended up on it. But he wasn't just a guest on one song. It was like, no, let's use all 3 of them and really play around, and
for sure.
3 singers is really difficult to work with. But I think everyone's mature enough, they've been doing this long enough, and we all understand each other to where I think we made an honest effort to where it's not just a mess of vocals. The music actually rocks on its own sometimes. So everyone did a great job on this album. Huge thanks to the entire band, and just the recording team was just a blessing and a breeze this time. It was like riding a bike. The album damn near wrote itself, man.
Cool. Now, I mean, there is a bunch of you fucking guys on stage when it goes through. You mentioned 3 singers and everything like that. It flows nicely, though. You know what I mean? No one's stepping on each other's cock up there. You know?
Yeah. I always ask the singers to pay attention to what the other one's doing. Either compliment, contrast, harmonize, maybe pass the baton back and forth, call and response. Not 3 guys saying the same words every time, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
for sure.
Literally. And then you'll notice us even switch positions. Roberto Diablo, the water drummer, he switches with me, and then I get to go out and play water drums. We do The Dream Is Over, where Jeffrey Nothing, Schmatz, and myself, we're not even playing that song. It's all the new guys and J-Man and Waylon together, which is, people wanted to see that forever. You know?
Right.
It's there's a camaraderie on stage that we've never had before, and I can only chalk it up to Mayhem 2014.
Very cool. People want to follow up with you. They want to know more about you. They want to see what you're doing next. What's the best way? Social media, all that, website, all that shit?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is one blessing about, you know, the Facebooks and the Twitters and it's instant, and it's, you know, it's pretty cool for an old guy, you know, in an older band, embracing technology. You know, I'm still doing it, you know, I'm embracing the whole iTunes and that kind of stuff. But funny story, I tried to burn the 10,000 Cadillac CD for Ice-T the other day.
Okay.
I had no blank CDs, and there wasn't a band on this tour that had a blank CD in their bus. They all looked at me like I asked for a cassette or a VHS or something.
Right.
And they're like, oh, just email it. I'm like, I can't email my music. That's the most impersonal thing to do.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know? I mean, unless you're really expecting it or something. I don't know. I'm old school. I like to put it in a stereo, listen to it, and then maybe get on my computer, you know, have it going on in the background. Absorb it. You know?
Oh, dude, it's so different from the way it was. You know what I mean? You don't go to a record store anymore. You fucking push a button. It's right there.
It's crazy. On that end, I try to go to as many record stores as I can. I'm still a vinyl junkie. Mushroomhead believes in that. We press a lot of vinyl ourselves. All of our albums are usually available in a vinyl format of some sort, whether it's a picture disc or a 7-inch or both, or gatefold vinyl, colored, saw blade. I mean, we do a lot of vinyl. It's, you know, it's the old school in us, and, you know, I like packaging. I like lyrics. I like fold out stuff, you know.
It's always nice to have something in your hand. It's more personal, you know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Like, you're going to take the effort, you're going to listen to the fucking songs, you're going to open up the booklet, you're going to see what's inside.
Read
you know
along
what I mean?
as it's playing,
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
That's how I grew up doing it, so we're trying to keep that part of, you know, our Mushroomhead legacy. You know, hey kids, man, step back a little bit. You know, it's the prize in the bottom of the cereal box. It ain't the cereal.
No, for sure. Now, social media is a blessing. You know, yeah, you get to get out there instantly, but it also is a curse. I mean, it is kind of what started the beef between you and Slipknot, basically. It was just the fans.
Yeah, it probably started a lot of beef with everyone, you know. I mean, you get into fan fueled, you get into media fueled, you get into people that claim they're media. You know this. I mean,
for sure.
You say you do stuff, and everyone got their own blog. It's like this. It's like Pro Tools technology. Everyone's a fucking producer now, right?
Everyone's a fucking critic.
Really,
yeah.
It's like, wow, you know, and you've done what?
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, on the flip side, I think that there's going to be some amazing talent coming out because of this technology. You know, they got to start doing it when they were 10 years old instead of 30 when you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, when those people, when the 10-year-olds and 13-year-olds of today are 25, I'm hoping the world is a better place because of this technology. We'll see. But I'm pretty optimistic. It's got to be better.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
got to figure out all these problems, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely.
Use the internet to do it. Communicate.
So after this wraps up Mayhem, what's next for you?
Well, again, I don't know if I think we're going out with ICP.
Oh, very cool.
For the month of October.
Very nice.
We should know this week.
Some of the Halloween dates then, huh?
Oh, the entire month.
Well, that's fucking even better, dude. Even better.
Yeah, so careful what you wish for, but I think that's going to happen.
Very cool.
Not 100% yet. I didn't get the final, but by the time this airs, it should already be announced.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Cool. All right, I appreciate your time. And
Thank you, man.
thank you again.
Appreciate it.